Hey VC, it's Glen Kellaway coming from the basement. It's Boxing Day, day after Christmas. Hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas, as good as we could have when we're kind of keeping it low key, I guess. We're trying to keep everybody safe. I hope everyone had a good Christmas and Santa was good to you. He was too good to me. I'm going to show you all the gifts I got from my family, my wife, my two daughters, Andrea and Stephanie, and my nephew, Jack. All gave me gifts, overwhelmed me actually. You're not going to believe when I show you the pile of stuff I got. So I'm going to start with a CD box set that I've been excited about since it came out. I actually had it on my wish list for Christmas, and my wife was kind enough to get it for me. It's part of the Bears Sonic Journey series, which I'm going to do a video on the whole series, or as much of it as I have, coming up in the next couple of weeks. But this is Doc and Merle Watson, Bears Sonic Journey. It's called Never the Same Way Once, live at the boarding house, May 1974. Now, if you watch my friend Mazzy's channel, he's shown this before, and he actually attended one of these shows, which is amazing. I did see Doc Watson a few times live, Doc and Merle. Amazing artists, great guitar players, my God. Anyway, I've only had a chance to play disc one, and it's so good. The sound quality is exceptional. The guitar playing is the flat picking guitar playing, and the slide acoustic playing, harmonica, singing, everything is just incredible. 7 CDs. 7 CDs. A booklet. There we go. Let's give you an example. One of the CDs. Yeah, just an incredible set. Book. I don't know if they show you a picture of Doc and Merle in here. Just nice to see. Oh, there we go. So there's Merle Watson, who tragically passed away in a farming accident. A tractor rolled over on him. Doc continued on without his son, and they started a festival in Merle's honor called Merle Fest. You can check that out. It's a bluegrass festival they have every year, named in Merle Watson's honor. But this set is outstanding if you're into acoustic music, acoustic guitar, bluegrass, folk, country blues. You cannot do better than this. Okay, now the rest is all vinyl. Nick Mason's Saucer Full of Secrets. I saw this show last year in Toronto, and it was exceptional. And this has been out for, I don't know, a few months now, and I've wanted it so bad. Another one on my list that my wife was kind enough to get for me. Listened to the first album yesterday and was blown away by how good it was sound-wise, and the playing is just as good as I remembered it. Fantastic. What a show this was. There's the inside gatefold. Being someone who plays bass, love to see a great picture of Guy Pratt, amazing bass player. Gary Kemp is also in the band, plus Nick Mason. If you like early Floyd, this is, I can't miss album for you. I guarantee you will love it. And does that ever freak you out when you're watching the record go around? Yeah, I can't recommend this highly enough if you like anything Floyd before Dark Side, because that's what this whole tour was about, doing all early Floyd. Fantastic, fantastic record. There's the telling you, man, that would have been enough. Just Doc Watson and Nick Mason would have been so cool. But I'm not done. My daughter's got me well, let's see, my wife, what else did she get me here? Let's go through it. Okay, my wife also got me this. My favorite singer of all time, Janis Joplin. I got the Janis box set, the classic LP collection. Pearl. Got them old Cosmic Blues again, Mama. The classic Cheap Thrills and the first Big Brother album. This set is, before I sold my vinyl off, I don't know, 8 years ago or whatever, 6 years, whatever it was, I had this set and I loved it. Great pressings, and was so happy to get it back in my collection now. That's great. So, in case my wife watches this video, thank you, honey. I love you. Okay, my daughters and their spouses split on a whole bunch of records for me. Whole bunch. I'm trying to get this freaking cover off of here. It's almost impossible, so I can show you the first one. I shouldn't have put a outer sleeve on this because it's too tight. Look at that, man. It's like trying to get a layer of skin off. Okay, got it. That's not going back on. 50th anniversary, Rolling Stones, Beggars at Banquet. Now, when I first bought this album, when it first came out, this is the cover. In Canada, anyway. I never knew anything about this cover until many years later. So, it's kind of like an insert or an extert. What do they call that? An outer sleeve. There's the album. I haven't even had a chance to listen to this yet. It's a double album. London Stereophonic. So I'm not quite sure what's on the second album even. Let's check and see what this must be. Ah, it's a 45. Deck of 45 of Sympathy for the Devil on here. And then on the other side is like blank, but it's got all this cool, see all that kind of cool engraving or whatever you want to call it on the vinyl? That looks neat, eh? Wow, it's the first time I've looked at it. Pretty cool. So I'm really excited about that. My second favorite Stones album after Exile on Main Street. Wow, as if all that isn't enough. They got me Zeppelin 4. I'm trying to fill up my vinyl Zeppelin collection. This is the recent reissue, or the most recent reissues. I have Physical Graffiti, Zeppelin 3, and Zeppelin 1. And now I got 4. I need 2. A couple more my daughter's got me, so. Van Morrison, Moondance. Now this was previously enjoyed, but the guy in the record store, when they knew I wanted this album, they went in and asked. He had this mint copy of an original pressing on Warner Brothers, Canadian pressing, and I played it yesterday. man, it sounds really good. Really good. So I am real excited about that. Amazing Van Morrison album. Last but not least, what they got me was Sticky Fingers. This is Half Speed Mastered recent release. So I don't have the zipper to play with, but that's okay. I got zippers of my own I can play with. And last but not least, my cousin Jack, who also has a channel, JT Media. You know, Jack and I are very close. Love him so much. He surprised me with a gift, and we went over to drop gifts over to his house, so my brother-in-law and sister-in-law's house, a couple weeks ago, and he had gifts for us, which was, you know, like for a 17-year-old to be so generous. It's pretty cool. I don't remember buying gifts from my aunts and uncles when I was a teenager. Anyway, we were touched that he bought us something, and it was wrapped up like a record, but I thought, man, he couldn't have spent money on a record. He probably got me like a Beatles calendar or something for $10 or something, and that's kind of what I was expecting. And I opened it up to find this Led Zeppelin Presents. Unbelievable. I was blown away by the generosity of my nephew Jack. The classic 1976 album. This is an album when it came out that I didn't really dig that much. I don't know why, but I love it now. It's one of my favorite Zeppelin albums. And again, now I'm like almost there for my Zeppelin collection. Jack, just blown away by that. I want to thank my beautiful daughters, my incredible wife, my incredible nephew Jack for making this a wonderful Christmas. And I hope everyone was as spoiled as I was. So hope everybody's having a nice day today. Peace out. Love you, Glenn. Take care.